Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. So Amir and I say hello.
Hello.
So we've another long day, another 10-hour day on the car. Well, you've had 10 hours, I've had 9, 8.5. But anyway, so we're really cracking on with it. The downside is, sorry about the smoking, but that's tough. We're having it. We like a beer, don't we, at night when we finish?
10 hours.
We're working 10 hours, so we're entitled to a smoke. Anyway, Nigel's coming tomorrow night. This is the guy that owns the E-Type, and he's getting on a flight from, I think he's got some business in Munich, and then he's coming here. And I'll pick him up tomorrow about 4 o'clock, and he'll be down here tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, we'll see if he'll go on camera. And somebody had some questions. There were some comments about the car and where it was, where it had been stored. Not that, but there were some other things. So if you've got any questions for Thursday, and he'll go on camera, I'll ask him. I mean, if you're talking about money, about what he paid for the car, they probably won't say. But if it's stuff like the year of it, this, that, the next thing, whatever. His background, because he's restoring the car. We're doing the body.
Yeah.
And he's going to restore it. I wouldn't do another restoration. It's a long process. But the shocking news today is that we got a quote from that painting guy, and
Bad news.
disastrous. Yeah, they want a lot of money to paint it, and considering all the work we're doing all the lead loading and a lot of the finishing. Well, to let you know, they're asking for €15,000. Now, with the car that's stripped, I think that's a little bit over the top. Not a little bit over the top, it's a lot over the top. And basically what he was saying was when he did my car that he actually lost money on it, but I can't see how that was. But anyway, there you go. But I think then, so what's going to happen now is we're probably not going to paint it. We'll do it in primer, we'll lead load it, we'll do a bit of filler on it, but it just to tidy up the body, and then he'll have to get somebody to do it in the UK for sure. Anyway, so yeah, if you've got any questions for Nigel or for us, just drop them down on the comments, and we'll try and give you an answer. I mean, we have a fair bit of knowledge between us, but we don't do this as for a living, put it that way. Anyway, so we'll take you around. Amir will show you this bit on the bonnet we're going to do. So I'll pick the camera up, and this is we have to do this because this bonnet needs to come apart. So what we've come up with an idea is we're going to take this bracket out. This one will just bust like the others did. We'll take this corner support out like that one is over there. I don't know if you can see that. You can just see the corner support is out. So what we'll do is, if you can, it's that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put a self-tapper through here and then bend it and attach it to the top there like that. And that way we can take the wing off. Because obviously normally you would put him on there, but unfortunately with them being snaps, now we have to take all this off. Yeah, and we can either bolt it or we can just tack it maybe. Yeah, maybe you can put a bit of angle on it. That might be even better. But have you got that torch? Amir showed, every time I come back in he's showing me some more bad news, but this car has had a major collision on the front. Obviously this is a brand new lower valance on it. You can see there's the Martin Roby sticker there. Very expensive piece of kit. But here we go. So this is where to start. You can see, sorry, if you come back. Here, there you go. If you see there, you can see how badly this piece up to where that weld is there has been made up from something. This is not the original airbox for a start off. You can see on this side how badly rippled and damaged it is, and the way it's coming out here. It's supposed to be flush underneath this lip, and I think you can see it from inside, can't we? Yeah. You can see, I don't know, put my hand in the way. You can see there, look, you can see where all the dents are in it. And so that's all going to have to be reconstructed. And here on the front, this is the worst. You can see it is very, very poor on the front. especially here. I mean, this is bits of lead. Obviously, it's come from the acid, but it's in really, really poor shape. So this is going to take some major work. And look at the state of that. You know, you compare it to that. So now what we have to do is we'll start to get it stripped, and then we'll line all this up to the mouth the best we can, and then take this off and then start trying to repair it. But there's nothing else, is there? Oh yeah, in the car. So on the car, you'll see, I'll come to this side first. So you can see there's the support bars. Oh, that light's, you can see it's okay. I've got it on the shadow now. These two support bars that he made yesterday are holding in there, and what we've done is we've kept the main box sections across the car. They have to come out obviously, and the floor main box sections. We don't actually need them in there now because it's completely supported on the back and on the front and in the centre, but we'll keep them anyway. So is that one of the panels there for this? So you can see now, the reason we've stripped all this back is we have to make some new gussets here and put new panels in because they were rotted. But what we're going to do is we're going to sandblast it outside, aren't we? We're going to take it outside, and if he holds this up, you'll see. So now we can get into this and sandblast it and paint it, pre-paint it and set it up. And you can see there, just come out the light a sec. There you go, perfect. And you can see there is the new panel, obviously. Hang on, it would go there like that. You can hold it in at an angle. You can see that's how it would go in, and obviously there's the one for the other side. So we have to do that first. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sandblast all the areas that we can. We've cut as much as we can out, and I'll come around that side and show you. So you can see, this light's a bit bright, I don't know. So you can see, there you go. So you can see there that we've started to take all the flooring out. You can see all these panels here are replaced here, but we've got all this now cleaned. So we have to make some of the flanges up. Like here, the flange has gone there, for instance. It's gone. There's supposed to be a flange across the top here, and across there, and that's gone. I think it's still on the other side. Part of it is on the other side. That bit's gone across there, and of course they're gone on the back. Even in there, which is surprising. This is where the lock goes, the boot lock goes, and you can see we've picked it all off there. Oh, I picked it all off there, and I'm not doing any more spot weld cutting. I'm fed up with it. So yeah, and you can see that the inner sills are in, and what's left of the gussets. They won't come out until the new floors are completely put in and attached front and back, and then these will come out. And the job tomorrow now is to take this off. This is a strengthening section across the back of the tunnel, which you can see there. It's a prop shaft tunnel. So we have to pick this off because we need to use it again. And also you can see that this this transmission tunnel is fairly poor as well. So that's going to have to be repaired, and we're debating whether to take it off or build it in situ. We'll have a look at that, and when it comes. But you can see all inside. That centre box section stays, and these two, that one and that one, go. So this only the centre piece, and we actually cut it right here across at an angle. But you can see again it's corroded from the acid. It has been cleaned, but it's corroded from the acid. So what we'll do is sandblast this. Sandblast all this inside, none of this because it's done, and then you can see it needs sandblasting up in the corners there and so on. So we're going to sandblast all that. Obviously all this is new, so there's no point in doing anything. And then we'll sandblast all down that bulkhead, and that'll be it. Anyway, thanks for watching in. So good night from him and good night from me. That's what they used to send the two Ronnies. Yeah. So good night.
Good night.
Take care, and we'll catch you in a couple of days when he comes. But any questions, please forward them, either for Amir or myself or Nigel, if you want to ask the owner, whatever. Okay? Take care. Bye for now. Bye.